John Edgar Hoover, J. Edgar Hoover, the FBI Federal Bureau Investigation Director, was hired in the 1920s to control, the mafias. This was during the Harlem Renaissance era over there in Brooklyn, New York, Harlem, New York, and other aspects of New York City at the time period. But J. Edgar Hoover, he was hired to organize and control the illegal income in which the mafias were receiving at the time period. J. Edgar Hoover was responsible, and others were responsible for John Dillinger assassination. Also, J. Edgar Hoover, who served 47 years as the director of the Federal Bureau Investigation, I would say he were homosexual. In fact, it was the mafia uh, used his power against him, I would say. Because John Edgar Hoover, he was known for actually digging secrets on presidents and politicians, and that was a way for him to actually dictate other people and dictate his reality as it pertains to gaining power and actually elevating in life. So the mafia was digging secrets on how he were actively with Clyde Tosin. Clyde Tosin is the one who were actively or active, excuse me, I would say, in the FBI area also. And with Clyde Tosin going on various trips with John Edgar Hoover, many people who was found of John Edgar Hoover, I would say, they said that he would dress up like a woman, have a wig on and everything. And also they would say that he just was having mannerisms and languages and etc. Very feminine, I would say. Also, um, in the year of 1972, um, he was found dead. But that's the same year uh, that Richard Nixon, the president at the time period, he told John Edgar Hoover that the time is up for you to actually retire. You know, even if John Edgar Hoover was alive still to this day, the chances of him actually staying the face of the Federal Bureau of Investigation are very slim, I would say. But we're not just going to. We got to talk about the fact, excuse me, that John Edgar Hoover is African descendant. You know, and many people didn't know that John Edgar Hoover uh, was African descendant until he passed on in 1972, until like a 10, 20, 30 years later after his death. It had been over about 45 years of John Edgar Hoover's death. They said that he was found dead in his house, but really, I believe that it was the mafia who killed him in his home, I would say, because for a man to actually, for over 40 years, to be in the position and have the counterintelligence program who actually destroyed, the Black Panthers, of course, and everything, in a surveillance camera who spied on various groups in the 1960s, especially people who were, actively in the civil rights area and everything, for him to stay in power for so many years, that actually became a threat to many people. So they had to take him out um, privately. I would say, if I could use that word. So it's very important for us to actually tap in and do our research on these people and everything, because for him to actually be African descendant though, and put on a white mask or European Jew mask, it shows how much of hypocrisy that lies within him. you know. And also, he was an actively homosexual. He was with Clyde Tosin, you know. Uh, but back to what I was saying, we definitely need to study these people. We got to study the good and the bad. We got to study the European Jews, the Caucasians, the Asians, the Italians, the Irish, and everything. Because this is a part of history. This is a part of science. This is a part of experiment, etc., etc. When I refer to experiment, I'm talking about the opposing group. Okay, putting science together and see what kind of results that could come from it. So we need to definitely uh, focus on the science. We definitely need to focus on just what's going out here, period, point blank, you know. And on that note, I would say thank you for tapping into my live stream recording video. I will be back with more episodes, and thank you. Thank you for viewing my video. Give me your honest take in the comment section below. You are amazing. You are phenomenal. You are perfection. You are perfect. You are a perfect image of God. You are a reflection of the universe. You are a reflection of Mother Nature. Thank you for viewing my video. I love you. I heart you. And may you have love like peace.